What is the oldest continuous living culture in the entire world? Aboriginal Australians could be the oldest population of humans outside of Africa. They are said to have migrated out of Africa to Australia in boats some 70,000 years ago.
My name's Isaac.
Yeah.
My traditional name is Minguru.
Yeah.
Translate to night curlew. All right.
Night?
Curlew.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
one that goes.
Yes. I get it. The bird. Yeah. Another school of thought traces the ancestry of Aboriginal Australians to Asia, specifically India. Some Aboriginals say they have been in Australia all along.
Myself, my name is Jirti Merengi. Jirti Merengi means first sunlight or first emerging sunlight.
Yes.
So my name comes from a long line of my grandfathers. So about my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was named Jirti.
Now, you would ask me, Samita, who are the Aboriginal Australians? The Aboriginal Australians are the First Nations people who inhabit the Australian mainland and some of its islands. TV Islands, Fraser Island, Tasmania, to name a few. Aboriginal Australians have inhabited Australia since last 65,000 years. Their culture is deeply connected with Australia's landscapes, the stories, the traditions.
Using the dr sound. Just go drr for me. Drr. Roll your tongue side ditch. Drr. That's the first part. That's the. All right, now I'm going to go the do. Put them together. Okay, let's go. Didgeridoo, do, didgeridoo. Listen.
Since years, Aboriginal Australians have been discriminated against and marginalized. By educating ourselves about their stories, we can help break down stereotypes and challenge misconceptions.
Notice that this is a strangler fig, and a strangler fig always attaches to a host tree. Okay, which in this instant here, our host tree is actually slowly died off and the fig has taken over. Our Indigenous history, which being the host tree, and then having the other part of our history being the Australian history, being the strangler fig, alright, which has slowly tried to kill the host, and invade its country, and slowly it's taken over. But we know that the host is the main people or the main foundation for this to grow.
This knowledge about the Aboriginal people helps us develop empathy and create an inclusive society that embraces diversity.
No matter the differences between the two trees, they need each other to survive. Okay? Yep. One being the host holding all the knowledge and the nutrients, the other being the invader that needs that knowledge and that nutrients to survive for itself. They both hold each other up and support each other within its growth. Okay? And that's where we get all of our connections. If we look at the host tree and the invader tree, they've actually now become one.
By understanding their traditional ways of living, we can get valuable lessons in conservation and land management.
Black palm right here. Alright, there's black palm. We can use the husk for our fires. We can use the tree for fish prongs. Looking at its heart-shaped leaves, okay? We've got a large one, which is on the bottom. Then we have a medium one, just a little bit smaller than that. And then we have another smaller one than that as well. The smaller one's used as a contraceptive for our women. Alright, and the medium one and the large one are used for our digestive systems. When we go to war and we actually get a wound, what we do is go to that tree and we scar it, get the sap that runs out of it, and then we pack that into our womb, into the wound, and then it actually stops the blood. We use these for cups. So what we'll do is we'll actually fold them in on itself, and we'll use it for a cup. Or what we'll do is we'll get a lot of food and the bigger leaves, and then we'll actually just wrap our food over.
So you don't use plastic, right? Which
No,
is so
no
much-
plastic.
No plastic.
Yes, all
This is
natural, way better, can decompose.
all
after you finish with it.
biodegradable.
Biodegradable.
The vibrant Aboriginal art reflects a deep connection with the land, and their storytelling passes down knowledge from generation to generation.
That's the way that we use a method for learning, so that it's passed down, the information's passed down, and then they actually are doing it and learning hands-on.
You want your paint to be really nice for your dance, you know?
That's right, that's right. But it also helps for our identification, so within the bush. So you want to be making sure you know...
Not killing your own
yeah,
people.
that's right, you know. You want to know what everybody looks like, what the paint looks like, so you can identify who comes from where.
Is there a difference between men and women? Like,
Yep, men and women. So with our men, we'll actually do a mark over the nose, and then we'll make it into a triangle. So that represents a scorpion. And then for our women, you'll just put a kind of a bridge over the nose, an arc over the nose, and they'll identify you as our women.
Understanding Aboriginal culture helps us appreciate their art, their music, and their storytelling traditions. By engaging with Aboriginal art, Aboriginal music and storytelling, we can widen our own horizons and expand our own creativity. It is essential that we explore and appreciate the diverse cultures that make up what we call our society. By doing so, we can foster understanding, build bridges, and create a world that's inclusive and harmonious.
Think about where you are on your own journey. Okay? Have a think about where you are in your life. Have you done a lot of the things that you wanted to do? Do you have some regrets? Would you like to go back and change some mistakes? You know, or maybe you're happy on your journey. You're now in the middle of your journey and you want to discover more about your life. Or maybe you're at the end of your journey now and you want to share all your discoveries that you've made along your journey. But in talking about our journey, and for whatever reason, on this one day, We have both come together to share a moment in each other's lives. Okay? And we hopefully that connection there between us here now is something that you can walk away with. Jadi pema, war makan dan. Jadi pema, war makan dan.